Portions of Your California Life contain paid content. Products and services featured are not endorsed by Your California Life. Today on Your California Life, ready to explore? Tune in and find out what destinations are hot in the Golden State this spring. And Women Do It Best. Hear how you can enter to win this prize pack full of items made by women entrepreneurs. We're celebrating the gals this month. Plus, we spoke to Emmy and Academy Award nominee Ava DuVernay about her new futuristic drama series, DMZ, based on the comic book by DC. Hello, Thursday. It's time for Your California Life. Hello and welcome to Your California Life. I'm your host, Desiree Shepard. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. And a special shout out to all the Irish. I hope you celebrate in a big way. We got our little bit of green here, some balloons, me and my green dress, so we're ready to celebrate. If you're ready to hit the road or hop on a plane and jet for a relaxing getaway, take advantage of the destinations the Golden State has to offer. The travel mom, Emily Kaufman, joins us along with lifestyle expert Tommy Daddario to share all the fun we can have vacationing a little close to home. Hi, Emily. Hi, Tommy.
Hi. It's good to be back with you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. And Emily and Tommy, you guys are always traveling to gorgeous places. Where are you both today this St. Patrick's Day?
Well, we're at the Fairmont in beautiful Sonoma County at the spa. How gorgeous is this? Now, let me tell you, we are all in desperate need of recharging our batteries, and Sonoma County is the perfect place to do just that. Now, there are so many ways to incorporate wellness into your getaway. First off, it's the perfect place to immerse yourself and connect with the earth, with the nature, and with ourselves. How important is that? Now, there are so many great outdoor activities. You see right here the gorgeous redwoods, which are perfect for hiking through, or you can do a peaceful walk right along the coast, whichever you prefer. And Sonoma County is known for the world-class spas, rest and relaxation, and of course, wine tasting. And let me tell you, you guys can use amazing car services as well, like Pure Luxury, so you don't have to worry about driving. You can just enjoy yourself and have fun. You can get more information at sonomacounty.com.
Yeah, I actually really like Sonoma County. I've had the pleasure of doing some wine tasting there and a little bit of zip lining, so it's definitely a fun place to adventure. And I heard you just got back from having fun in the sun. How was that?
Well, cue the Beach Boys music. We just got back from Surf City, USA in Huntington Beach, which is an easy road trip from the Sacramento area. And they've got 10 miles of uninterrupted coastline, plus 100 years of surfing history and culture. So you can take a surfing lesson, watch the surfers, but if surfing isn't your thing, there is so much more to see and do in Huntington Beach. You can get out there on the bike path and take a bike ride. You can jog, walk along the coast. You can bring your dogs with you because Huntington Beach is completely dog friendly and they've got their very own dog beach there as well. Lots of al fresco dining. It's a great way to get outdoors, watch the beach volleyball. You can take kayak lessons or learn to stand up paddleboard at Huntington Harbor. Start planning that trip at surfcityusa.com.
Yeah, it looks like they have a lot of fun for everyone in the family, for the adults, for the kids, for everybody. And COVID has made everyone more aware of the importance of travel insurance. How do you feel about it?
You know, I'm a big believer in travel insurance. We protect every other investment we make in our lives. Why wouldn't we protect our travel plans?
And Travel Guard is great because they offer so many different coverage plans for you to actually choose from.
So their basic coverage covers things like lost or stolen luggage, trip delay, cancellation, interruption, medical coverage, and you can enhance with other bundles. Like for people like us, we would choose an action and adventure plan. Traveling with your pets to Huntington Beach, there's pet coverage, car rental coverage, travelguard.com to start getting that. And you know, Desiree, we would not come here and talk about a gorgeous place and show you a gorgeous place and not be giving away a stay to a gorgeous place. So you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at The Travel Mom, because starting Monday, I'm giving away a stay right here to the Fairmont Sonoma Mission Inn and Resort.
Oh, our viewers love a giveaway, Emily, so I'm sure they're going to tune in. Thank you so much, Emily and Tommy, for joining us, and pack your bags for your next adventure and visit thetravelmom.com for more. Women's History Month is a time to celebrate and recognize the achievements of ladies making an impact around the world. So for March, we're highlighting female-led companies disrupting the industry. So let's get it started. First up, we have Bread, and we're not talking about carbs. This Black-owned natural hair care brand was inspired by founder Maeva Hine, who remembers spending time in her mom's braiding salon. Bread offers beauty and hair care products that are uncomplicated, practical, and fun. And I have to tell you, their products smell amazing. Next up, we're highlighting the millennial mogul who founded Invisibobble. Sophie was just an 18-year-old college student when her big idea came to her. When she woke up with a headache because of a hair tie, she created something that would disrupt the hair tie industry, the Invisibobble Power Hair Ring, which is a bestseller on Amazon. Her idea would result in a company that has sold more than 100 million hair ties around the world, bringing in $15 million annually for the company. You go and make that money, girl. Next, we have the trend-setting tycoon that created OPI nails. Susie Weiss-Fishman is truly an original boss lady. Susie immigrated from Hungary with little money and no English and became the founder of the world's #1 professional nail care brand. Her early experiences gave rise to OPI's revolutionary vision of freedom and empowerment, transforming an industry by celebrating the power of color and of women themselves. Next, we have Parallel, which is a woman-owned OBGYN formulated vitamin brand whose mega bioavailable vitamin formulas have been created, offering targeted nutrition for every phase of the female reproductive cycle. For every new subscription to Parallel Motherhood products, they donate a supply of their prenatal vitamins to underserved women who lack access to high-quality prenatal care. Then there's Alginitis, which was created by Rose Fernandez, who started her career working at the retail counter of a beauty brand and eventually worked her way up to CEO of Alginitis, the clean vegan skincare company. With the COVID-19 pandemic affecting women, particularly working mothers, the hardest, Rose has fought to ensure female employees of Alginitis have the support they need to balance work and life responsibilities. Give it up for the mindful mompreneur over there. Next up, we have this dress from Angel's Playhouse. 6 primas from the Bay Area created Angel's Playhouse with the goal to make everyone feel confident in what they wear. They believe everyone deserves to feel beautiful in their own skin, and that is what motivates them daily. And finally, we have Gladys Thames, who was born in Texas and grew up in Mexico. She studied art in Monterrey, Mexico, and design in Florence, Italy. Gladys' journey began when she didn't see any hats on the market that had the styling finesse and quality she was looking for, and that motivated her to create her brand, Gladys Thames Millinery. And that wraps it up, you guys, for Women's History Month. And we're giving away a bundle of these goodies to one lucky viewer. Visit our Instagram page for details on how to enter. We'll have it up there shortly. Good luck. YCL will be right back.
Reserve your St. Jude Dream Home giveaway ticket. Call 800-564-8758.
I help adults of all ages who can't work win Social Security disability benefits. If you're over 50, I can use special rules to help you win the benefits you deserve. I'm Rob Smolich. I'm proud to help people who work so hard for so long. If you can no longer work, let us help. We're a law firm for hard-working people.
Call 916-443-0101. Smolich and Smolich. There's no fee until you win.
At Safelight, we have service where you need it.
Whether you're downtown
or here at Tower Bridge,
we can take care of you. Start with our convenient online scheduling, get a quote, or we can work with your insurance at safelight.com. Then we'll handle the rest.
So when you have auto glass damage in Sacramento, stay safe with Safelight.
Safelight Repair, Safelight Replace.
I broke my back. I had compression fractures in my T7 and T11 vertebrae. Jacoby and Myers brought us in and made us feel like we were part of their family.
Serious injuries require a serious law firm with a big team and a long track record of success. With Jacoby and Myers' 50 years of experience, you can be confident you've made the right choice.
You always have somebody on your side with them.
Choose Jacoby and Myers.
Fortune School is growing, and we're looking for committed educators and staff to join our team. Are you an educator or thinking about becoming one? You could help close the African American achievement gap.
The opportunities are vast. If you want to be a teacher, maybe if you want to be a counselor, we have opportunities with counseling. If you can come in with no experience, we can teach you how to do it. We have positions available. If you want to help kids, we have a spot for you.
Apply now. Fortune School, inspiring leaders.
If you've been hurt in a car accident, you need help today.
You can hire the Law Brothers right this minute, right from your phone.
In just minutes, the Law Brothers told me I had a case. That's fast.
Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Later this morning, the hot topics are on fire.
Not every show is like The View.
Plus, Patty LaCone, Josh Peck, and Alyssa Barrett Griffin guest co-host on the most watched #1 show in daytime, ABC's The View.
A new limited series is leaping from the pages of a popular comic book and coming to life on HBO Max. DMZ stars Rosario Dawson in a not-so-distant future as she goes on a harrowing journey to find her son. The pilot episode was directed by Emmy and Academy nominee Ava DuVernay and written by Emmy nominee Roberto Patino. Joining us are Ava DuVernay and Roberto Patino to talk about DMZ. Such an honor to have the both of you on. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
thank you for having us.
We're thrilled. And I just wanted to start off by asking, can you tell us more about the new series, DMZ?
Sure. DMZ is a show that assumes the Second American Civil War. It takes place 8 years after the onset of that war between two factions that have split apart in our country. And smack in the middle of those two warring factions is a demilitarized zone, which is the island of Manhattan. And that's a land that has been deemed neutral. No military allowed, but it's also been closed off. So you can't get in, you can't get out. The people there have either stayed because of a resolve, or they couldn't get out when Manhattan was evacuated. So the show, while it takes place amid a war, is really about the people of the DMZ. It's about, people that have lost everything who are now, coming together to reformulate a new fabric of a society, people from all colors and all creeds and walks of life.
Yeah, this looks like a very interesting series, and DMZ shows the country torn apart. Is the show foretelling to current or past political states that we've been in?
We very actively decided to run in the opposite direction of politics. The narrative of this show it presents a very complicated, multi-layered world, but the story is really about a mother coming into this DMZ, sneaking into the demilitarized zone, looking for her son, whom she lost in the evacuation. And so it's really a personal story. Ava brought a very specific style to it. It's a big, scopy show. We never shy away from those big, gorgeous shots, but really the camera lives on our characters' faces because it's an incredibly personal story, and ultimately it's a family story. It's a story about how a mother's love kind of cuts through all the politicking, and in that capacity we showcase how politics can have, a pretty degenerative effect on people and on communities.
Yeah, it sounds like a great story, and the trailer looks amazing and quite like a movie. Ava, how was it directing a series based on a DC comic book?
Well, it was fantastic. It's my company's second show based on a DC comic. We have Naomi that's on the CW right now, and I just love working in that world of genre and world building, but still having something to say within it. And I think that's the thing that's different about this. It's a lot of color, it's a lot of vibrancy, it's a lot of action, but there's heart at the center of it, and it's about kind of human dignity and how families and communities deal with the challenges of war and conflict. And so I had a ball making it. It was a real honor.
Yeah, and do you guys, DC fans, they love their DC. Do you think the series will meet their expectations?
100%. I think the show came out, the comic came out in 2005. That's almost 16 years ago, or I guess it is 16 years ago. Came out in a post 9/11 world. Now the terrifying premise of a Second American Civil War has taken on a whole new meaning with whole new stakes. Back then it was kind of a scary other concept, and this hits much closer to home now. So I think the story needed reinvention. And what we did was we stayed true to the spirit of the world, to the spirit of the comic, but we repurposed it with a very specific feminine energy. With our lead character Rosario Dawson plays a fearless medic named Alma, with such ferocity and such grace. Truly, you've never seen Rosario in a role like this. And so yeah, I think the fans of the comic will appreciate what we've done, and how we've adapted it and reinvented it for today.
Yeah, and Ava, I had to ask you really quickly, in celebration of Women's History Month, you are the first African-American woman to win Best Director at the Sundance Film Festival, be nominated for a Best Director Golden Globe, direct a film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar, and direct a film with a budget over $100 million. Did you imagine yourself achieving all that you have?
No, not at all. But you take risks. I changed careers in kind of the middle of the peak time of career. I was 32 when I first picked up a camera. And I tell people all the time, it's never too late to follow your dreams, to try that hobby or that thing you've been interested in. Just give it a try on the weekend or dabble in it after work. And that's what I did, and it's been a dream come true every step of the way.
Yeah, well, Ava and Roberto, you're both very inspiring. Thank you for joining us this morning, and DMZ will air on HBO Max. In order to receive the remaining half of your child tax credit payments, you need to file your 2021 taxes. File for free with myfreetaxes.org. Cricket Wireless is proud to support United Way's My Free Taxes program. YCL will be right back.
Every weeknight from 5 to 7, watch as ABC 10 and ABC News help you make sense of your world and community. Breaking news, the latest weather, vaccine rollouts, the Biden presidency, COVID-19 and the impact on local schools, businesses, and you. ABC 10 and ABC News, going beyond the headlines, verifying what's true and exposing misinformation. Watch ABC 10 local news at 5, 6, and 6:30, and ABC World News tonight at 5:30. Get caught up from people you trust. ABC 10, we stand for you.
Watch me pirouette with style and grace.
Watch me roam, discover, explore.
I feel pretty. I must be a star. They helped me come a long way. I'll show you how far. Watch me.
For 100 years, we've watched in awe as our commitment to transformative care continues to bring positive change to kids everywhere. Today, our brand is evolving too. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. So help safeguard your small business with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device on the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses, so you can be ready for what's next.
Get started with internet and voice for just $64.99 a month, and ask how to add Security Edge, or ask how to get up to an $800 prepaid card.
Coming home, back home to you. It's that thought I hold on to. When I'm lost, can't see a way through. Wanna run on home, back home to you.
Many home security systems are outdated, giving you a false sense of security. Make sure you have advanced protection you can count on with Aaa Smart Home, a fully integrated system of premium equipment with Power G encryption technology that forms a ring of protection around your home, strengthened by AAA's monitoring 24/7. Call or go online now to get started with Aaa Smart Home. Act now and get a free video doorbell and other great bonuses. Get home security the AAA way.
The celebrations continue for all women who have achieved and contributed to our society. And today we're celebrating Women's History Month by getting a lesson on how to be a female who can make history herself. Business mentor and wealth expert Shamina Taylor joins us to share more on this female empowerment. Welcome, Shamina.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. And Shamina, what does it take to become a woman who makes history?
Well, when I look at women who have inspired me, and there are three common qualities that all of these women have. And I myself have been practicing these things in my life and leading other women and following through with this as well. The three things that I believe are conviction, courage, and confidence. for the people listening, you know, there's something that they might be wanting to do next, and maybe these three things have been holding them back. But when I start implementing them, magic changes. And when we see women in history doing this, you're going to see, well, wait, she had conviction, she had courage, and she had confidence.
And how does one take action even when it doesn't always make sense?
Conviction is to do it even when it doesn't, you know, it doesn't add up. You know, women who make history use their head and their heart. Like, just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She chose to fight for something that people thought she was crazy, you know, maybe thought she would lose. She believed in it even when most people didn't. And as smart as you are, you've got to use your passion, and you've got to be able to come with something that like let's set your soul on fire, and that's how you make a big impact. And the more conviction you have in what you do and who you are, you will start to attract people that also have the same beliefs. And that's how I believe a movement starts. And then we start having women who create history.
Yeah, and we're looking at a few of those women who have created history, like Maya Angelou, you mentioned RBG, and even Oprah Winfrey. And what are some practical steps someone could use that has helped you stay accountable in action taking?
So when it comes to the conviction, I would make a list of things that I really feel strongly about. And you've got to really feel into them. And then you've got to start doing what matters to you. You have to live and breathe this every day, and then go start taking action on it. Now, for this particular one, you've got to literally feel it in you.
And why does having courage feel so scary at times? Because I've definitely been in that situation. I know I need to have the courage to say something or do it, but it just feels a little intimidating. Why is that?
So making history happens during messy situations, and most people are afraid of taking messy action because they're afraid of failing. They're afraid of not looking like they've got it right, making mistakes. But oftentimes when we are living in this, we escalate that inner perfectionist that holds us back and makes us, you know, stay stuck. So doing it scared is really where the magic's at. And this is something I personally practice every day. I always say, like, this is part of the things I say, I'm like, messy action is the key to my success. And now imagine if Maya Angelou never had the courage to speak after losing her voice. You know, it was 5 years after a traumatic event in her life. And what would our life be like now if we didn't have her gifts in the world? And your gifts, all of our gifts, they need to come out, and that's where the courage comes from.
Yeah, it's like turning that fear more into adrenaline and courage, like you said. And what's a simple tip you can offer to women who feel they would like to step into more courage?
Okay, when I'm feeling scary, I actually lean on Maya Angelou's, you know, I get Maya Angelou's famous quote, "Still I rise." And you can use her quote, or you can come up with something that feels good to you. I always ask myself, what would Maya Angelou do? And then I go do it.
Yeah, I love that quote so much. Still I rise. That's a perfect way to end this segment. Thank you so much for joining us, Shamina. And make history, and visit ShaminaTaylor.com for more. Live comfortably knowing that your HVAC system has you covered. The HVAC experts at Big Mountain Heating and Air have offered energy efficient services to help keep your unit up to date. And joining us live on how to save a little green this St. Patrick's Day when it comes to your AC and furnace is Big Mountain Heating and Air's Baron Larson. Hey, Baron.
Hey, Desiree. Happy Patrick Day.
Happy Patrick's Day. I know we were talking earlier, you got the mint green today. But Baron, what are some of the procedures that Big Mountain technicians do that allow you to guarantee homeowners a greater saving on their annual utility bills than the cost of your YCL service offer?
Well, Desiree, it's not rocket science. It's just dirt and neglect that are the top causes of heating and cooling inefficiencies and the breakdowns that happen with our heating and air conditioning systems. It's important, it's healthy, and it's very cost effective to perform routine heating and air conditioning maintenance. If you pay the bills in your home, we'll save you even more money, charging you less than most of our competition to take care of the biggest energy consuming appliance in your home all year long with our 2-for-1 rejuvenation of your furnace and your air conditioner. We'll get your old air conditioner ready for this summer and your furnace for the rest of this heating season and the next heating season for a total cost of just $69 to the first 10 callers during the show today, because we want you as a customer for life. And we're going to prove it to you with this service.
All right, Baron, working to save our viewers some money. And Baron, speaking of money, how much does the average homeowner in Northern California pay in utility dollars running their AC and furnace annually?
Well, it used to be $1,000 a year just running your heating and air conditioning system. And that's according to the California Energy Commission. We all know our utility rates are going up. I think PG&E is asking for even a 20% hike this coming year. So that's going up because we run our systems 3,000 hours a year.
Yeah, we're feeling that inflation coming from all different directions. And what makes Big Mountain's rejuvenation service different than the normal air conditioner tune-up?
Well, it's in the name. It's a 2-for-1. It's not just a one. It's a buy one, get one free. Buy one for less than you, get a 2-for-1 for less than you get a one, because it's two parts. We take care of the furnace and the air conditioner. We rejuvenate it. We do all the things that I was talking about of the dirt and the neglect that are the top causes of heating and cooling inefficiencies and breakdowns. So it's a 2-part, 2-for-1 rejuvenation service at a special pricing for YCL viewers today. First 10 callers.
All right, and you got to tell us that special offer. You're going to save us some green this St. Patrick's Day, Baron.
That's right. Good. Well said. Yeah, give us a call at that number. We'll get you on the schedule. Before you have a breakdown, you'll be glad you did. You won't have to play internet roulette. You'll know who to call because the system's guaranteed against breakdown for the rest of the year, or the service is going to be free, as you see, and we guarantee a minimum of 2 times the cost of the service in savings during the course of the next year. The service is going to be free also. First 10 callers, 916-378-4664.
All right, special offer from Big Mountain Heating and Air. Thanks so much, Baron. And for more on their heating and air services, visit bigmountainair.com. Tomorrow on Your California Life, one lucky winner will win this beautiful house as part of the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. Hear how it's being furnished and how to reserve your ticket early to also qualify for a $10,000 shopping spree. Then spring forward into 2022 with March Mindfulness. A doctor will share ways to cope with stress so that we can create happy moments this year. Plus, the Sack Kings are celebrating mascot Slamson for his birthday this weekend. They're teaming up with Nickelodeon for delicious treats and a slime fest. We'll get the birthday game plan Friday on Your California Life. And make sure to join us and follow us on social at Your CA Life or on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's where we'll have our giveaway for Women's History Month, and you can see what guests we've got coming up and updates in our community. Again, you can follow us at Your CA Life. Plus, if you want to win something, you gotta follow us. And we're giving away a bundle of these goodies to one lucky viewer. Visit our Instagram page for more details. See you later.